guys, welcome back to Woodsconsin Woodworking. I'm bringing you today a small product review on the DeWalt 20 volt max DCS380B as in Bravo. It's a cordless, and I am ready to go. I just wanted to talk to you a few things about what I know about it. The saw one is a 20 volt max. It does have 0 to 3,000 strokes per minute. It does have keyless blade clamp. The stroke length is 1 1/8 inch. It does have an electric brake. The total weight is 6 pounds, and the shipping weight is 6.43 pounds. There are key features on here. The best feature from the reviews is the front depth gauge stop, the shoe they call it. This has 3 positions. You can see there's some notches on there, and it's controlled by this button right here. There's a button. Just push it in and it locks down tight. One, that was 2, and then 3 is there. And what that does by having the different positions gives you a little better control on smaller things, so you don't have so much blade sticking out, but also it gives you a better, longer life for the teeth on the blade, because you can start out where the shoe is further away using the front teeth and bringing it back to get more of the teeth towards the back of the blade. The other thing that I noticed this has, it is, you can put the blades on 4 different ways. You can have the blades facing down, the blades facing up, left or right, depending on the position that you're in. That is an awesome feature that I did not have before. And so many times I've done that where I've turned the blade upside down to get in, because this part here was always getting in the way in some, like remodeling situations. So then you wanted to get closer, you ended up going here where you didn't have that hump. Now you can actually put the blades in sideways and get in this way, giving you a little bit more clearance. So that's actually a pretty good feature, I think. Disadvantages so far that I'm seeing in a lot of reviews online are: 1, it doesn't come with a carrying case. 2, it doesn't come, you can buy the whole set, but for the most part it's a bare tool, so that means no battery. So a lot of people are opening up the box thinking they're going to get a battery and a charger, and they don't. That is kind of a disappointment unless you really know about bare bone tools. And then the other thing that really is a disadvantage that a lot of reviews have popped up is DeWalt's warranty. Their warranty, basically it's under their discretion if they would replace it or not, if the tool has been abused. So there was a few reviews I saw from contractors that basically wore these tools out because of day in, day out use. A lot of construction contractors, as in framers and plumbers to be exact, and DeWalt wouldn't replace it, even though it was still under the 1-year warranty, and they still wouldn't replace it, which I think is a shame. The best features in some of the reviews was the adjustable shoe. The other thing was having, like I said, about the saw blade life, and then the 4-position blades. But anyways, I wanna cut through some lumber. I wanna nail through the lumber and cut the nails and see how that performs. Then I wanna cut some PVC pipe, and I wanna cut a black iron pipe that you would use for your pipe clamps or gas main, and I want to see how it cuts through the black pipe. Now I do have a bunch of blades that I did get with it, and we will be using the wood with nails blade, and then we will be using a 14 tooth bimetal on a standard DeWalt blade. Then I also want to try in there 2 times the life blade, and I want to see what we have here. We have bimetal, and this is wood with nails. So I just want to see if they cut faster, different. Does it vibrate more, you know, between the blades? I don't know. I want to see what the products that are out on the market that DeWalt makes for their equipment, and see if it stands up to the test of time. So I am going to move you so that we can put a blade in here and start watching the cutting. All right. So first blades we're going to use are these. These are the metal ones. This is the 2 times, and then so we'll try all this out. So to put the blade in, you lift this up and just insert, let go of it, and it's in. And then what I am going to do is I'm going to push this shoe out so it's further away. And then I also want to see how well that follows a straight line. Right away I notice a lot of vibration. Now you can see it's skipping around a lot here, so I don't know if it's, we need to try it this way, see what the vibration changes. No, see, it hopped. It already went way over here. Now you slow it down, I'm not getting the hopping. As soon as you turn it up, it takes off. That's when it wants to go, is when you turn it up. I'm not liking that you have to cut slower. But I guess in a framing situation that you're ripping through something or tearing down something, it really doesn't matter. But if I had to build something right now and I needed a straight line and this is the only saw, I guess I'd have to take my time. I kind of don't like that. Well, it does cut through, but not a very good job. I don't like the vibration that I'm getting. Not at all. Alright, let's try the next blade real quick. See what that one does. Maybe it's just the length of blade. Let's try a shorter blade. Shorter blade seems to be working a little bit better. Nope, my clamp loosened up. That's my own fault there. Now I felt like that went through a lot quicker than the standard blade. Kind of like that. It wasn't too bad. All right, let's try a couple nails in here and see what happens with that. Alright, I'll take a little bit off. That was doing pretty quick. That one went through pretty quick, I gotta admit. Alright. Let's try the other blade. Whoa! Too much vibration on that blade. I had that cranked down too with that clamp. I'm already seeing that the standard blades produce way too much vibration. I had this crank tight. 2 clamps on there too. This is how, you know, we're gonna find out. I mean, we gotta be able to see this happen. Right now, I mean, the saw's got power, don't get me wrong. Here, let me take this off. I want to show you guys. It literally broke right at the nail there. I mean, it is cutting through, but there's way too much vibration. And I'm not liking the vibration. The shorter blades is what I'm finding are working better, or slowing the speed down with a longer blade. I know my old Milwaukee didn't have that much vibration. Plus it was a little bit heavier, so I don't know if the weight helps in that. Alright, let's move over to cutting some PVC. Alright, let's cut some PVC pipe. You can just see the vibration this thing has. Yeah, that buzzes right through. See what the other one goes. I mean, that was just within seconds. I mean, that goes right through there like nothing. Seems like it cuts it nice, clean. There's no real damage done. I just don't like the vibration. The one thing I'm noticing with this is bad vibration. Alright, let's switch this out real quick. put on a black pipe this. We'll see what happens. Did a pretty good cut. Minimal wear. That was 1/2-inch pipe. Show you the wear on the other blades. Just the few cuts that we have just right here in the tips. So, what I'm seeing out of the whole thing is, it's nice to hold on to. It's got a good weight, 6 pounds. I don't think it has enough weight because there's just way too much vibration. It's either that or it's in the stroke of the way it's cutting. Now, I know it doesn't have the oscillating, so it is just going back and forth. It doesn't have where it's doing this. It's doing this. So I'm wondering if not having the oscillating move helps control the vibration. I do know from past experience, longer blades, because the blade does a lot of wobbling on the ends if it's not in the wood, causes vibration too. But I was still getting some vibration out of that short blade. Not as much, but if you slow it down a little bit, the vibration went away and you can control the cut on the line. Whereas in reality, if you want to get through it, you're not going to have a straight cut. It's going to be zigzag. I think the DeWalt DCS380B. Yep, B. My fault. I couldn't remember her for a second. I believe that saw for demolishing things is great because you don't care what you're doing. You're tearing things down, cutting everything up. You really just don't care. You just zip, zip, zip. I think it's great for that, but for any kind of finish finesse, or if you've got to save wood, or like how sometimes you want to cut underneath a 2x4 just to free the nails up so that you can reuse it, forget it. I don't believe that thing's going to be zigzag. You're going to end up being short unless you're using it for, scabbing. Yeah, I think, for the price of it, I found like at eBay's 104. There's a couple other places online. I saw it for 119, 109. Farm and Fleet was 129, bare bone tool. For a finesse one, it's not worth the money, but if it's just going to be a quick demo, like you're on a job site and you got to just rip things in, tear things down, it's fine. It's not a tool that's going to build you a weekend cabinet or a play swing for your kids. I think it'd be, if you had to take that swing set down because it's falling down, then yeah, I think the tool is going to be good. But I think out of 5 thumbs, I actually give this maybe 3 thumbs, but on the aspect of that it's only good for the tear down process. I don't believe it's good for saving lumber. The blades seem to hold up. I give a 5 thumbs on the blades, but I really, I don't know. If I had to buy another one again, I think I'd go and try to find the same old Milwaukee that I had. I just loved my old Milwaukee. And I don't get paid by Milwaukee or DeWalt to say anything. I'm giving you my honest opinion. I've been doing this stuff for about 30 years, and if not a little bit longer. And I've already gone through 2 Milwaukees. This is my actual 3rd Sawzall, so to get the cordless, which is nice. You don't have to mess with extension cords and all that. But to constantly fight the vibration or constantly wanting to cut something with finesse, you'd have to slow down, takes more time. I don't think that's feasible. So I think the saw is great for demo. That's all I'm going to say more. If you want to spend the money, I would definitely go online, find it for the cheapest price you can, free shipping if they have it, or find a local store that you can get it, you know, cheaper than what it would be if you ordered it online with shipping. See if you can find it cheaper that way. I wouldn't spend the big dollars. If you see it for $135, I wouldn't spend $135 for it. So that's my review. It does cut through everything. It cut the metal fine, the PVC, it went through the wood. It cut the wood with the nails. It did what it's supposed to do. But again, on the construction demolishing aspect. That's it. I'll have another review coming up, and that'll be the Bosch disc sander, the 5-inch. And I'll bring more of the model number in that when I do the review. And then I will be doing another an update to the Nova Chuck that I did. I did find my insert, so I am going to just do an update of installing that in the Nova Chuck, and watch for that video. A few other things that I'm planning is my daughter needs a makeup desk. So I'm in the works of trying to jot something down on paper, designing that. I want to go through a build process of that. I still got the cabinets over here that I want to put the lathe on. So I got to get that built. I also got to get this dining room table done. My wife's bothering me for that. We got to do a refinish on it and get it all fixed back up. So we'll see how that all goes. But watch for the videos. Until next time, Jeff from Woodsconsin saying be safe. A tree's work is never done. Make some sawdust and have fun in your shop. Take care, guys.